Okay, awesome. Well, welcome everyone to all of you who are watching live or catching the replay. I'm glad you're here. Tonight, I'm going to share a little bit about collagen and how amazing our bodies are and how you can crack the collagen code and make your collagen regimen work for you and to seal the holes that exist because of some challenges we have um, as humans in this day and age. So I'm excited to share, so I'm just going to dive right in. So before we get started, you can comment in the chat. Collagen is a popular topic right now, and I'm curious to see what have you heard about collagen. So I feel like we hear different things all the time. So if you want to comment in the chat, you can, or you can just think about it in your head if you don't want us to contribute. So
I'm back. Sorry, I'm late. I
awesome.
lost the link. So yay.
Welcome
So
back.
excited to be on this call with you,
Yeah, welcome back.
Mary.
Technology.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, fun.
Okay.
Thank you.
See Tansy in the comments. She's saying she doesn't really know much about it. So, um, we're all learning. There was a doctor, and I quote her later. Her name is Dr. Sveta Silverman, and she's out of Canada. She's a cancer doctor. And she made a quote that I wrote down. She said, "Knowledge never stops. The more I learn, the less I know." And I feel like that is so true, especially in the world of health and wellness, because we're learning about the body every day. We're learning more and more about the body. So, collagen is all the rage nowadays. You can see that in 2022, consumers spent $10 billion on collagen products. And that is expected to grow to 23 billion in 2023. So you can see that's the, compounded annual growth rate, 8.9%. So it's huge. And there's good reason for it. It's because our collagen density starts decreasing over time in our 20s. I have so many questions someday for God. We get fully developed at 20 and then everything starts going downhill, so to speak. And there's a lot of different reasons for that, which we'll get into a little bit as we go along. But there's a lot to do about collagen powder versus liquid and all of these things. And we're gonna scratch the surface tonight. And then we'll just continue to learn together as we go along. So here's just a little glimpse of where we're headed this evening. So you can see the journey we'll be on tonight. But what I love about the results that people are seeing from these products is they're real. They're real people, they're real results. They're not AI generated, they're not covered up with makeup. The results that we're seeing and sharing are people that we know within our organization, in our company. You'll see more. This is Betty on the screen. I love Betty so much. She's become a famous face within LifeVantage because her results are so awesome. And I got to meet her at our last conference, and she's just the sweetest lady. And she shared not only is her face, you can see the difference in her face, but she shared that this collagen is helping her to do her job. She cleans houses in Phoenix, and she's able to do that with more energy and better recovery because of this liquid collagen. So before we go any further, I know we all know each other on this call, the people who joined in tonight, but for those who might be watching on the replay, my friend Tamar and I, we periodically have these calls to share about our miraculous bodies, and you can see a little bit about us on the screen, but we really truly desire for others to have the most vibrant life possible. We want others to have the fullest well-being possible. And we always mention that we're slightly weird and we're proud of it. So Tamar is a business owner and has been biohacking, which is just another word to say optimizing the body through various methods for years. And my own journey with holistic wellness happened after my own health challenge, which I discovered on a deployment with the military. So that's just a little bit about us, so that you know who we are as we go forward. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, aging. Like I said, once we hit in our 20s, like 25, our brain's fully developed, our collagen is full, and then it starts degrading. And one of the main reasons for this is a phenomenon called oxidative stress. It's essentially free radical damage. And nowadays, there's just way more opportunities also for oxidative stress because we have so much more technology. We have radiation from that technology. We have pollution. Our food supply has, changed over the years, even our water. There's so many things that bombard our cells, and that is one of the main reasons why we age. And that also affects our collagen. Our density, we lose our collagen density between 1% and 2% a year. So you can imagine how much that adds up. And it's starting in our 20s. And then there's things that we can do to our bodies that cause it to degrade faster, like smoking. Smoking will degrade your collagen faster. So you might notice that lifelong smokers, you can see it in their face. So what do we do? Well, we can try supplementing or we can activate our bodies. I love this quote. You can read it here about the difference between supplementation and activation. But the problem with supplementation is, we're trying to fill gaps that we don't know what our gaps are. It's like fighting a fire with a Dixie cup of water. And then, oh, by the way, if your gut health is not good, then is your body even absorbing those nutrients? And then another problem with supplementation is often the supplements don't contain what they say they did, or say they do. I don't have it off the top of my head, but there was some research done that a lot of these products, I don't know the percentage, didn't even contain what they said they contain. So that's a huge problem too. But there's a different way. There's activation where we can actually tap into our body's intelligent design with nutrients, and we can allow our bodies to do what they were designed to do. And that is like fighting a fire with a fire truck hose. So that's what we're going to get into a little bit today in the realm of collagen. And as I mentioned, our collagen degrades at a 1% to 2% rate per year, but we can actually double our collagen density in 8 weeks with activated collagen. You can see the picture there. There was a study that was done, and the participants doubled their collagen density in 8 weeks, which is huge. I don't know, for those of you who have taken other collagen supplements in the past, you can see, did I see any results? I've taken some powdered collagen in the past and I did not see any results. But you can see these results are massive. And it's not just face lines, and it's not just women, men benefit from collagen as well. And you can just see how drastically this man's face lines have filled in. So collagen, it's so important. It's the most abundant protein throughout your body. There's actually 28 types of collagen, although type 1 is the most prevalent. And you can see there's 10 collagen peptides, 10 types in this activated collagen. So you're not just targeting one type, it has 10. And you can see all of the places in the body that collagen, those 10 types affect. And as we continue, look at people's eyes in these before and after photos. That is what a lot of people are noticing. is just the huge difference in people's eyes because our eyes are 90% collagen. So keep an eye on that. So as we move forward, okay, the power of activated collagen. Why is it so powerful? Well, it's because we actually have genes that control our collagen production. And then there's a gene, you can see it on the slide, MMP9. It's a gene that degrades our collagen. So over time, our genes are affected by all the things I mentioned earlier. And we can have our genes, they kind of go out of whack. They either overexpress or they underexpress. And this collagen is like a 1-2 punch because it up levels your genes that produce your collagen, and then it dampens essentially this gene that degrades your collagen. And that's another reason why we're seeing such drastic results. And then there's these amazing antioxidant enzymes that your body can make, and this collagen upregulates it. The one at the top of the pyramid, which you'll see later, superoxide dismutase, it upregulates it 27 times. So, and that gene I was talking about for degradation, it decreased the expression by 33%. So that's why we are seeing these crazy results. Before we had this research, we just saw the results. Now we understand why these results are happening. And all I can say is I'm super thankful for the brilliant people who can do the research and make these products. Like, I'm so thankful for them. They're amazing. So even the activated collagen on its own is super powerful. You can see in an 8-week trial the things that happen in people's bodies, their density increasing, the crow's feet reducing, which we saw, the catalase percentage in the blood, which catalase is another enzyme that breaks down free radicals. So you can see some of the results. And this lady on the right, look at her eyes. Like, what a drastic difference, even in her neck and her facial lines. And so if these things are happening, if we can see this on the outside, what is happening on the inside? And that is mind-blowing to me. So the next thing I just wanted to share quickly is this powerful duo that we have within the realm and world of activation. And it pairs this liquid collagen with our flagship product, which is an herbal activator that helps you produce those antioxidants that I was mentioning earlier. And so LifeVantage did a study on our fibroblast cells. So I won't be able to go too deep into what fibroblast cells do, but you can see a little bit on that graphic on the left. But the way Dr. Silverman described it, she said, fibroblasts lay down collagen all over the body. So fibroblasts help restructure your collagen. So I thought that was a really easy way to understand it. But what they found when they did this study is that this pairing together reduces unnecessary stress signaling in your cells. I don't have to tell any of you ladies on the call, especially with all of our experience just in life in general and the military, we live in a world that just triggers our fight or flight all of the time. This is why I love going to my Restore yoga class at night, because it gives me a chance to engage with my parasympathetic nervous system and just chill out. I highly recommend just taking some time each day to just chill out. But this pairing not only helps turn off that stress signaling, but it restores your cells to optimal function. So those fibroblasts, over time, they stop laying that collagen. And this pairing helps turn that back on so that you can do that again. And that's another reason why we're seeing such drastic results. It's all about synergy. that is what really LifeVantage is all about. It's all about synergy. When they studied the NRF2 activator and the collagen separately, and they did things separately, but together they did so much more. And that is the beauty of activation with LifeVantage. You're getting that synergy by design. And so it's really amazing. So this collagen duo is helping your immune system as well. I love this result on the right. You can see David, he was going through some treatment for some skin cancer on his face. And this was a 30-day difference that he experienced with the liquid collagen. So I don't really like giving out timelines because everybody and every body is different. And some people have been activating in different ways longer than others. But so the timeline doesn't really matter. What matters is that you know what's going on inside of your body because there's the research to show it. And that's another thing I love about this collagen and these products is you know what it's doing in your body. I don't know of many other collagens that have as extensive research. So this really is a power couple duo. And for me personally, I'm all about clean living. Like the products that we use, they have ingredients that just do further harm to our body. And when you use LifeVantage collagen, you can rest assured that the ingredients are clean. It gets the top rating on the Think Dirty app, and it won a Stevie Award for in 2023 just for being an outstanding product. So if you're curious to see what's in these products, you can see it on the screen. And it's not just the ingredients, it's the combination, it's the recipe. And we don't get to talk about Dr. McCord too much tonight, but he was the one who put together that blend of ingredients there on the right that activates our superoxide dismutase. And he actually was one of the two researchers who discovered the antioxidant. So he's a brilliant man. We don't have too much time to talk about him tonight, but I wanted to at least mention it. So what is possible? I just wanted to share this slide. These are results that people have seen and experienced with our various activation products. So you can just see recovery being sped up. You can see people, being helped with their acne, and not only people, but pets as well, horses, dogs, because we all suffer from oxidative stress, and we're all being bombarded by these environmental assaults that we have. So I like to show this slide because it shows just what results you can get. So I always like to put this disclaimer in that because this is in the realm of supplements, it's not, we cannot make any claims to treat, mitigate, or cure diseases. But what we can say is that our flagship product reduces oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. And you can see just how huge that is, giving your body a leg up. And Tansy, I saw your comment in the chat. Yes, animals too, because our cells are all being bombarded by free radicals, and pets even more so than humans. So what I love too is that animals do not have a placebo effect. So what you're seeing is result from the product. So it's pretty amazing. But you don't have to take my word for it. These are all of the organizations that have done independent research on our product line. So that just gives peace of mind and validation to what we have in our hands. So I mentioned this earlier. This is the antioxidant pyramid here on the left, and you can see the increasing protective effect as you go up the pyramid. And that one at the top, superoxide dismutase, is the one I've mentioned a few times within this presentation. So we can activate these. We can turn on our body to start producing these again. And to me, that is such a miracle. And that's why Tamar and I share this with other people, because we believe that everyone deserves to know how amazing their bodies are. What a miracle your body is. We may not always feel like it because we live in a world that's run down, and we are fighting that fire with a Dixie cup. We're pouring water on I don't even know what you'd call it. It might be a bonfire, a dumpster fire. I don't know what you'd want to call it, but we're fighting that fire with a Dixie cup. But we can turn on our bodies to do so much for us. And that freedom is really what Tamar and I are wanting to share with others. And I always include this quote on the bottom right. I got to hear this woman speak at one of our events, and she said because of these products, she was able to live and not just exist. She said she got her life back after experiencing a TBI. And that's why it just fuels my passion to keep sharing, because I want people to get their lives back, their body back, their freedom back. And that's why I share. So this month, Tamar and I are offering a little special offer, and so is LifeVantage. So when you order a glow stack, which consists of the Pro-Tandem and the liquid collagen, which we talked about earlier, we'll throw in and rebate you hand cream. And then you'll also reach a threshold where you'll get a free vitamin D3 from LifeVantage. So that's an offer that we're making for March. So if anyone wants to take advantage of that, just get back with us after this call or anytime during the month. It's for the whole month of March, and we'll get you set up. So our vision is that we are creating a team of people who help others activate their highest wellness potential. There's a lot of different ways to get involved. You can join our Vibrant Life community. You can share, refer people who need this in their lives, or even need a business opportunity, because we're all about networking and just increasing all of our livelihoods. And then, there's other ways to get involved too. Just reach out if you have any questions. But as I quoted earlier, I love Dr. Silverman's quote, what she said: knowledge never stops. The more I learn, the less I know. We are all in this community learning how to better treat our bodies, how to activate our bodies so that we can have the most vibrant life possible. So that's why we do what we do. So after this call ends, I'll definitely upload it to my YouTube account, and I'll have some information in the info section of this video. But if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me or the person who invited you to watch this call or the replay. My email's on the screen, and we will get back to you and hook you up with the right person. So I just want to thank you so much for coming tonight or watching the replay. Please reach out if you have any questions. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'll stop recording, and then I can stick around and see if you guys have any more answers or questions, and we'll get you an answer if we don't know. So I'm going to stop my recording, and then we'll go from there.